Next up, let's get your team, player. Coach Bruce Arians. All right, y'all, let's stack your lineup with some X factors. 20 seasons, 13 Pro Bowls, 3 Super Bowl rings, and no equals. Can only be Jerry Rice. Have a KO and a smile. It's Steelers legend, Mean Joe Green. Hits like a Mack truck. All right, snappers playing themselves. No better time than now to jump into the fastest game of football ever devised. It's Superstar KO. 2 teams, 1 possession. Winner moves on. The loser is gone. First possession of Superstar KO is about to start, and the crowd is ready for action. I believe we all are ready. Now he'll move out the pocket. He's going to wind it up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Now Rodgers. And he's sending it down. There's a crowd down there. And it's picked off. Their pass is... I see you at can't guard, Mike. All right, Dot City, snappers. Tremo setting the stage for round 2. 2 teams, each with a win. Looking to move on. Let the game begin. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. And incomplete to open things up. It's second down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. Second and 10. Snappers drop back to try again. They put their finger down on the map, and bam! That's a sack for Dot City. Back to pass on third and a mile. Rolling right. And incomplete. That hit made the ball roam free. Erase the first 3 plays from your memory bank. Your focus needs to be on converting this critical 4th down right now. Not where Coach Arians wants to be. 4th and long. Looking to throw. And his first hookup with Jerry Rice. I swear he was going all the way. Jerry Rice in motion. Better watch out for him, Dot City. Looking deep for Jerry Rice. And he got him complete. And they bring him to the turf, round the 6. Safeties can cheat up down here because the back of the end zone is like an extra defender. You gotta watch that. Running on first and goal. 3-yard gain got you on their 3. I say run the same play and see where the defense's heart is at. Looks to throw on second down. Hey, gotta get that ball out. Defense takes him down to the ground. That just can't happen when you're this close to scoring. O-line, y'all gotta tighten up. Back to throw. 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. The snappers can be snapping picks on stage if they get across that goal line on this last play of the drive. Not where Coach Arians wants to be. 4th and long. Looking to throw. Throwing into a party. Defense caught the bouquet for the interception. He's leading the pack, and he might be gone. Bang. And he's out of bounds, crossing the 20, down to the 19. That pass is... If you score, you win. It's that simple for you. They wasted their drive, but don't waste yours. Man, do better. But coach will have to take it this time. Keep searching that playbook, because there has to be something in there that can work better than this. Big Ben throwing on second down. Forcing one to Ertz. That's a no-no. Interception. Oh, no, it's... So, no trips to the end zone? We got to decide who takes the round. Looks like it's tug-of-war time. Can't guard Mike in motion. Coach OBJ, look out for him. Snappers, give it to the running. Hey, diddle. Right down the middle. Bang. The touchdown on the ground. Okay, snappers, you've got my attention. Snappers win their second. Going to the 3rd round. So you just won your first game of Superstar KO. And now for the best part about winning, go choose another X Factor.
Let's go, turn it up, baby.
Bone Crusher Smith can do it all. All right, the Snappers. Mirror match. Here in round 3, the lights are brighter, the music's tighter, and the other team's a fighter. Get out of that corner and give them some. May the best squad win. It's Superstar KO time. Let's start this thing off right. Now they run to the left side. I can see you trying to trick play after that last game. And if it don't work, you still got 2 downs to get a first. Looks to throw on 2nd down. Wide open to Steve, starting to look like they're not gonna get him. He'll take it all the way for a Snapper's touchdown. Here we go. Bruce Arians looking to get his squad in for 2. They'll look to throw. Yes, indeed. That's what K-Mac came to do. O-line shouldn't be surprised. Keep your focus on getting that touchdown. The 2-point play will work itself out. First and 10, he'll throw it. Looking deep for Jerry Rice. And incomplete on the deep ball. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Back to pass. That's a tight window for Thomas. And it's picked off. Snappers lose their bite in the 3rd, but they're hungry.
Welcome to the yard. Iron Man foot. You'll play as your creative player. You prototypes are your. Let's get started. So.
10 que vuela más alto y cuando me bajo es directo para el falto. Yeah.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trapdoor supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
You've earned a skill point. Let's go.
today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is the National Football League.
From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from... Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And what a sophomore season he had for the Cardinals. Pretty much swept every major quarterback award, including the Heisman Trophy. And we spend a lot of time talking about his legs. Formidable. He can run the ball like few others, but the key to everything for him is ability to be accurate from the pocket.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
And the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that'll be incomplete.
The conversion is no good.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Now a first down throw for Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Sony Michel, his first carry. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 56 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report.
Oh, this is blocked. And now the Ravens get it. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carried.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
8-6 the score after one.
Ravens 8, Patriots 6.
On third down, Jackson buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Lamar Jackson.
Kyle Duggar coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged. I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Now Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 24-yard touchdown. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Breaks free again. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Well, Charles, you said it after the 4th down stop. That's almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with the touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them, didn't it? End up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up, because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Patriots 13. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. New England trying to get a place on offense.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Julian Edelman.
A shotgun snap for Newton. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird, 67 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. First down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for KC. 54 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Patrick Queen coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 22. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage. Here, back to his own 18.
Willie Gay on the tackle. Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Oh, look at that. Big hold to the 30, and finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
39-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Going deep here for Bryant. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it with Dobbins. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get
all
that.
the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 2-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Still on his feet. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Now Dobbins.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line.
Frank Clark,
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
At his own 49.
Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Baltimore Raven.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
16. Ravens nothing.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
From the gun, Jackson looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35, 30, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Gay on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Mahomes to throw, being chased out left. He's going to he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now here's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
They'll roll him out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. And Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 24.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. 20, 10,
for this.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Number 10.
Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now Mahomes, and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
They'll take over.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
Mike 48, coming to you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down and more for Jackson. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. It's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Rolling to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing again. Jackson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Jackson will throw again. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes.
And that's caught inside the 35.
One play at a time. Here we go.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check, 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 check. Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 46. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Number 10.
Tyreek Hill, 28 yards. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
The ball carrier.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
53. Finish it up. Watch the screen. Pass.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And
from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now.